What's up, everybody? This is Justin Wong, and we are back with a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 video. And you guys keep asking in the comments, yo, we need a new ratio tier list, and we changed it up quite a bit. So if you guys want to see the action of how much I changed it, hit the like, share, subscribe, turn the bell notification because that Marvel vs. Capcom collection is coming. See you soon. This was the 2022 tier list. So I haven't made this tier list in a very, very long time. Obviously outdated and people want to do extra stuff, so the goal is to make a 7-point team. 7 points, like 7-point team, right? So this time I'm gonna put a -1 point, but this is the old Marvel tier list that you saw from 2022, and we are going to update this bad boy. So the ratio thing is more of like a community fun thing where, you know, people are like, when they play Marvel 2, they get tired of like playing like top tiers or anything like that. Using a ratio system, you know, people can follow this list if they want to and play this among your friends or community, and you know, play some interesting Marvel teams besides like top tier or low tier, or a mix of both, right? We obviously gonna start with the easy stuff. We're gonna put Sentinel, we're gonna put Magneto, we're gonna pick Storm. And where's Cable? We gotta put Cable, Iron Man. Where are you, Iron Man? In the 5-point category, right? The 5-point category. That means if you want to pick one of these characters, you have to pick somebody from 2 points to lower, or you do the -1 point to get a 3-point character. Yeah, Iron Man is 5 point just because you can combo the infinite every situation. So we'll keep it interesting, right? Because it's 5 points, we're gonna put Roll, and we're gonna put Surbot as -1 point. We're gonna try to mix it up a little bit, just because I do think it's been 2 years and some characters have advanced even further. But obviously a lot of the meta kind of probably stayed the same for the most part. Like Blackheart, I think Blackheart will stay there. Spiral will stay there. Doctor Doom, Strider. Like you know that these characters are really good. Right? War Machine. They're really cheap. There's a reason why like some things just stay the same. Now this is gonna be the interesting one. You know how I shit on Tron Bond, but the thing is, Tron Bond in a ratio thing is actually really strong with her in a ratio mindset. Like I said, queen, she's the queen of the low tier and mid tier assists, right? Also another queen, Psylocke. So I feel like the 5 points and 4 points, they never really changed, right? They actually never ever really changed. And now let's move on to like the other characters. I think for the 0 points, you know, we'll put, let's see, where are you? We will put Chun-Li in the 0 points with Dan, and also this is Bone Wolverine. So I think Bone Wolverine belongs in that 0 point category personally, and I think it kind of makes sense because Bone Wolverine, they don't really do too much, right? I also think because of the 0 point, though, the -1 point, we got to like kind of think things differently. I feel like a lot of times people can kind of put the synergy a lot together. So I think Anachrus belongs in the 3-point category, right? Just because of just the curse, and like especially if you're able to find a way to put combination of like Dalsim and Anachrus together. Dalsim and Anachrus are just so good in terms of that synergy. So because of that, we have to put Dalsim at 4 points. Dalsim at 4 points is because we want to avoid like Anachrus, Dalsim, random anti-air, you know, random stuff like that. So we're gonna have to make little changes like that. That's going to, you know, make things a little bit more interesting. I would say. I think actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Lockdown. I can't do it. The reason why Doom has to go up, really thinking about it, is that he's the king of assists. Molecular Shield as a low tier, mid tier is just way too strong. Let's say if I had Doctor Doom at 4 points, right? And then you have like Mega Man at 3 points. Bro, Surbot, Mega Man, Doctor Doom is just insane. Like when you think about it, Mega Man Doctor Doom with the -1 point, it's kind of crazy. You have to think about the possible scenarios, possible teams, because Strider Doom Roll or like Mega Man, I think Mega Man Doctor Doom would be more cheaper. Like even having Mega Man Captain Commando with Roll is already borderline cheap. Juggernaut doesn't have the glitch anymore, bro. This is the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. We might have to move him down to 2. Yeah, I think we might have to move him down to 2. I think Bone Wolverine goes into 2. His speed up stuff, the speed up shenanigans, I feel like a lot of people will probably use Wolverine as the adamantium Wolverine just because how good he is now. Like with the new tech that makes him really strong. Like he could belong there. Iceman, I mean, we'll put Iceman in 3. I think Iceman, just because of just Ice Beam in general. I mean, if you want, you could do Iceman Doctor Doom for a chip damage team. I think Iceman Doctor Doom would be pretty good. 3 points for Iceman, because we have to move characters up a little bit. You know, some characters do stay down because of the. So some characters will stay at the same place because of the -1, but also because of the -1, some characters have to move up in terms of like the point strategy, right? I think Omega Red stays at 3. He's a really good point character, but he doesn't really offer too much. I think Ruby Heart though, Ruby Heart belongs in the 4 points, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Ruby Heart is just so good. Like she can really control the whole match just with her tidal waves, the ghosts, everything about her is just really, really strong in terms of that regard. So we have to put Ruby Heart in the 4-point category. I think Captain America, you know, we'll put Captain America in the 2, leave him at 2 points, because we don't want to have anti-airs being abused every single time. Hulk is 3 points. He was 3 points 2 years ago as well too, but I think he stays the same for 3 points right there. I think if we have to put somebody in the 1-point category, because we haven't put anybody in the 1-point category, no, Amingo belongs 0 points. Unfortunately, yeah, Amingo I think is 0 points. Yeah, his assist is whack. So you really have to develop a good strategy, a good team with Amingo. I really wanted to put him in the 0-point category, but I really don't think so. I think the 1-point category would be characters like Ryu, Marrow, with a 1-point category as well too. Like she doesn't do a lot of damage, she just does random stuff. So I think he belongs there. Shuma Garaf is also a 1-point character. Silver Samurai, I think Silver Samurai obviously is in the 3-point category. I think Silver Samurai is actually super cool, super amazing. Electricity is really good, but I think even with the -1 point and him having a possible combination with Doctor Doom, it doesn't really change the fact that like he shouldn't be penalized off of that, because he's also kind of like a one-trick pony in terms of that regards. We're gonna put another. Let's see. We're gonna put Sakura. I think we're gonna nerf her. I think we're gonna put it in a 2-point category. I want to see more people using Sakura. I feel like her being in 3 points, nobody ever used Sakura in the ratio game. So we're gonna put her in the 2-point category. Just because, like, why not? Same with Sabretooth. Sabretooth is 2 points as well too. Easy way to combo. Everything about him is like really, really awesome. I think Rogue is 3 points. I like Rogue being in that 3-point category as well too. She doesn't work the best, so I feel like her having different synergies could be pretty interesting. Colossus, yeah, Colossus also 3 points. I mean, he might as well borderline be 4 yeah. He might as well borderline be 4 points, but I want to see Colossus. Jill, obviously, we're gonna put him. She definitely is buffed, so we're gonna put her in 3 points. She has gotten a lot better. Yeah, I mean, regular Sakura, Dark Sakura, the moves completely change. Yeah, the moves completely change. You can't put Ken in 1 point. His assist is too good. Ken's assist is way too good, so you can't put him in a 1-point category. I think Ken, with his assists with Tatsu and Shoryuken and the Tatsu damage, like and his random supers, he belongs in the 2-point category, right? I think Spider-Man is a 3-point character, just super fast, perfect anti-air, great assists. Like everything about Spider-Man stocks went up the last 2 years. So I think Spider-Man definitely belongs in that 3-point category. Charlie, also 3 points. Same with Guile. They're both kind of similar characters, even though they're both different. They just kind of like this. Their ceiling of what they do is very similar, and I think they just stay there. Like they complement with each other. I think Gambit is a 3-point character. Everything about him is super solid, super amazing. So I think Gambit is also a really good assist for a lot of the mid-tier, low-tier characters to get combos. It's like really good. BB Hood is also 3 points. Their super, her assists, everything about it is just like screams like I own low tier. Hayato's 1 point. I think he was 1 point 2 years ago, but yeah, we'll leave him in there as 1 point as well too. Same with Venom. I think Venom is a 1 point character as well. I think he's just kind of normal. I do want a 0 point character. Like no way Sun goes to 0. No way Morgan goes to 0. Maybe we will give Zangief. No, Mega Zangief is just too good. We'll nerf him to 1, but we can't put we can't have Mega Zangief at 0 points. I think Thanos can go to 1 point as well too. I think having the bubble assist as a capture type will make things a little bit more interesting in terms of like what you want to do. So I like having Thanos in there as the 1 point instead of a 2 point from 2 years ago. I think we'll put Morgan in the 1 point category as well too. Like, her damage is kind of whatever, but she does have good air dashes, so maybe doing a combination of like Morgan, Spider-Man, Morgan, Gambit would help her combo capabilities a lot higher. So I like that. I think Sun can be 2 points just because the anti-air does a lot of damage. So we don't want to just see, I don't want to hear, oh, you know, monkey go like every 2-3 seconds. So we're gonna have Sun in the 2 point category. Felicia, I think Felicia, the amount of damage that she does, 2 points. Her damage is way too high, so we have to put her in the 2 point category. I think Akuma, obviously 2 points. Tatsu, the Tatsu assist is really good. His anti-air assist is really good, so we'll put him in the 2 point category as well. I think Bison 2 points as well too. Jin is 3 points, man. We can't have that Jin assist as a 2 point assist. No way we can have Jin. I cannot have Jin as a 2 point assist. Jin as a 2 point assist is just too much. So I can't have Jin there. Bison, like I said, it's just standard. And the reason why I have Juggernaut, as someone in the chat mentioned, shouldn't Juggernaut be 3 points? Because they removed the Juggernaut glitch. So because he got nerfed, he belongs in the 2 point category, unfortunately. So yeah, I have the 5 points to 4 points. So I mean, some teams you can create, like obviously with the 0 point team and a 1 point team, you're making a 2 character team compared to a 3 character team. So for example, let's say you pick Sentinel, and then you're forced to pick Surbot or Roll. You know, it doesn't seem that broken when you're making a 5 point with a -1 point to a 3 point team. So that's kind of what I want to avoid. That's why I actually moved Doom up to 5 points, because if I had Dr. Doom up in the 4 point category where he was 2 years ago, Strider, Dr. Doom, Surbot, you know what I mean? That would be too cheap. So I don't want to have Strider Doom, because Strider Doom by themselves eliminates literally pretty much 99% of the characters in the 3, 2, 1 point category. You know, 3 and below, Strider Doom beats them all by themselves. So we can't have Strider Doom. That's why we have to move Doom up, because Doom is the one that really carries every other character by just mashing Doom assist. Because I want to avoid just like 3 character teams where you could just mash assists. Dawson, I mean, he just has really good long normals, 8-way dash, infinites, big damage. He could run away. His air action resets from air teleport and everything. So everything about Dawson is just really good. It's just that like not many people have unlocked his potential besides like Madru. That's why we have to make sure that if Madru wanted to play Dawson Anacris, he had to play Dawson Anacris, Chun-Li, or Mingo. He could probably make Dawson Anacris, Chun-Li work. I think Anacris, Chun-Li could possibly like work with her anti-air assist as well too. So Dawson, Anacris, Chun-Li could be a very possible team. What makes Dan 0 over -1? Dan just does damage. His anti-air assist is really good as well too. Like that's the one thing that's really putting him, like if he didn't have anti-air assist, he would be -1 point. But because he has anti-air assist, you can kind of just spam that all the time, and it just does good damage as well too. So I think, like, you know, in terms of that regards, it makes Dan, like, you know, abusable in that specific way. Like I want to avoid the amount of like spam, because when you think about ratio and you're like playing like low tier, mid tier, you're really playing into the spam realm. You know what I mean? So my goal was trying to avoid as much spam as possible and make it more like action and fighting with like the characters. Like I said, obviously this is just like my personal ratio tier list, and people asked for me to make another one, so I just decided just to make another one. That's just kind of really it.
Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys really all enjoyed it. We work really hard and we're just striving to push the best fighting game content that we can possibly put out. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys hit the like, share, subscribe, turn on the bells notification, and thank you once again for supporting, and make sure you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.